what was that, like a Volvo turned into a truck? Holy shit, that's crazy. What's up guys, it's Drifts and Lifts here. Alright, so today's video should be pretty interesting. No drifting, but I'm gonna bring this A-tractor to a car meet. We're gonna go to Vancouver, actually Port Coquitlam, so it's about an hour drive away from Chilliwack where I live here. So we're gonna cruise out, and with all the attention that this thing gets, like driving on the road, I'm thinking that at the car meet, people are gonna, they're gonna be pretty stoked. So I want to see people's reactions in person. Like driving down the road in this thing, I get old guys give me thumbs up like all day. It's really crazy. But yeah, I guess it's something pretty unique that not many people see on a regular basis. So it attracts attention for sure. And a little bit from the cops too. I got pulled over in this thing twice already, and so far no vehicle inspection notice, which is incredible. Fingers crossed that's gonna stay like that for the rest of the summer. But yeah guys, so it should be a pretty fun video. I'm gonna cruise out there and meet up with my buddy Ryan Pilley, and actually he's gonna be selling me a RSI Stage 2 camshaft for the red block motors. So we have a bit of a trade, and this is a really tough trade for me because a little story behind this. So here's a turbo grill. So these are pretty rare because they only came on the 84, 85 models. Maybe some on the 86s, I'm not sure, but I've only seen them on the 85 in Canada here. But basically, my good friend Ryan, he's a big Volvo enthusiast, and he got into Volvos like kind of around the same time that I did, maybe a little bit before. And actually, the first wagon he ever owned was the white wagon that you guys have seen in my other videos. It's Cole's wagon now. So that was the first Volvo that got Ryan into Volvos in the first place. So this is the grill, and what happened was Ryan sold it to one of my friends who wasn't really into cars all that much, and I convinced him to just trade me for like a basic turbo grill, like the basic egg crate grills. And because he wasn't much of a car enthusiast, he was like, yeah, sure, man. He didn't really know that this was like a really rare piece. So we always laugh about it because Cole has the matching emblems on the back of his car, but he doesn't have his turbo grill because I took it. Yeah, so Cole ended up buying his wagon off of Alex, who bought it off of Ryan. So you guys are gonna meet Ryan today, and yeah, the car meet should be pretty fun. So that's part of the trade. I'm giving Ryan a bit of money for the cam, and I'm also trading this because this is the grill off his first Volvo that got him into Volvos. So it means a little bit to him. So yeah, guys, let's cruise over there. Should be a pretty good time. It's a pretty funny view looking back there. There we go, guys. The guy in the Altezza led me to the meet. Fucking rights. Check it. Oh yeah, there's cars. There's definitely cars. My car's so budget compared to everybody else's here.
That thing must be like real fun to drive.
It's really fun. Yeah, it's hilarious.
Is it like rigid?
Hey, what's up, dude? Yeah, it's actually, I would say by feel, it feels more rigid than the stock wagon.
Really?
Yeah, like maybe like a little bit. Yeah, exactly. The roll bar really, like, what's up, dude? How's it going? So this is Ryan Pilley. Ryan Pop the Clutch Pilley. He's a Volvo master. Yeah.
This thing's sick, dude.
Pretty interesting, eh? I got the side pipe on it too. Figured the tailgate net with the roll bar and the side pipe, it's like enough truck for it.
Welded doors.
Yeah. Yeah, welded doors.
You like sanded down? Or what?
A little bit, yeah. It was pretty. Yeah, I didn't really take much time on it.
Stitched up the doors.
Yeah, yeah.
What spacers you running?
What's going on, man? How you doing?
Good, you?
Pretty good. Hey, did one of you guys try to text me because like my phone died and I don't have a charger, and I like found my way here.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I fucking love it.
This is Patrick Sullivan, fellow Volvo man. He's got a cool 740 as well.
No, not anymore.
Well, no, it's not that cool.
It's so bad.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I just cold started it. It's just like. Okay,
this is Patrick's car here. So, do you mind telling us how much you got it for?
Free.
And it's a turbo M46. It had a squirter motor in it. which apparently after today is feeling a little unhealthy or something. But look, he's got a turbo grill, M46. It came with like the IPD sways and struts, yeah, chassis braces and stuff. Man, this is a really cool car. And I don't know if you guys noticed it, this one has a pinstripe interior. I've actually never seen one with a pinstripe. Yeah. That's like really, really cool.
Yeah, it's got a brand new 15G. Block off, blow off.
Nice. Nice. So you have like the, okay, yeah, just the aftermarket blow off valve where the...
Yeah, and that's, it was, the piping was for the T3.
Yeah,
so
that's right.
I just plugged it right in.
Nice, yeah, perfect. That's like a good, actually, my buddy Cole with your old wagon, he was like hunting a boost leak and he made his own block off plate and it was like leaking pretty bad. We were like spraying it and it was coming out there. I want to say valve train, man.
Put this in it, man.
I want to say valve train.
There's no oil on the dipstick.
You don't have any, I want to say valve train, like, can they spit out shims or weird things like that? Like,
It depends if it starts with oil.
Dipstick.
Ryan's 850. This is also a turbo manual 850 wagon. It's pretty dope. Look at this door rust. That's really strange. I can't say I've like, I don't know, you don't really see too many 850s around here with a bunch of rust, especially on the door. It's kind of, that's an interesting place for it to rust, no?
Yeah, very.
Yeah.
It was probably damaged.
No, I think it was.
Someone fixed it.
Probably. Yeah.
But I think it was.
Most likely.
It's from like fucking Toronto or Ontario or something.
That'll do it too, yeah. Oh, look at.
It's going in reverse.
Shit, the popo. Oh, he's cruised out. This meat's pretty dope. Crown wagon, beautiful. It's a nice S14.
I think it totally would have happened if there was this.
There's a bunch of dope cars here.
No, right.
Old clean MR2. Sweet. Hey, look at Crown Vic. This car is sweet. I think it's a Crown Athlete wagon. So it has a 1JZ turbo in it. And it's so ballin'. Wow. If I was gonna have a JDM car, that'd be like one of my choices. But I'm into Volvos because I'm budget. Right, guys? That's why we're into Volvos, because we're budget. We like budget fun.
Well, except for all the parts that I actually spend money on.
Yeah, exactly. All the parts like cost double the car, basically.
Oh, more
They're
than
usually
that.
like tenfold.
Yeah.
My suspension stuff, that was...
Yeah. Alright guys, I'm going to take a little walk around the parking lot and check out some other cars. This meat's actually pretty dope. Supra, Altezza, take a stroll. Pretty sick 300ZX, GTS R34. See, before I was into Volvos, I was really into JDM cars. I used to have 1UZ Cressida and had an RB25 240SX. So I know a thing or two about the JDM stuff, but for some reason I just got hooked on Volvos. This one's really fucking sweet, GTR. I wish I had a bit more light for you guys to see this stuff. Alright guys, so my camera died last night, so now I'm back home. This is the next day. Alright, so I got the RSI Stage 2 cam. So this is a pretty rare Volvo part as far as I'm concerned, because from what I know, RSI doesn't make camshafts anymore. So if you look right here, it has scribed in it RSI 2. Boom. So even looking at the cam, it's pretty aggressive. You can tell it has a lot of lift on it, and the intake, the exhaust duration, I believe, is pretty long. So it's good for a turbo car because, you know, obviously the turbo is driven by the exhaust, so you want more exhaust to flow out and they'll spool the turbo more, essentially. I guess that's the idea they go with. I'm not a cam expert by any means, so don't listen to me. But yeah, guys, so I'm pretty stoked. Things to come. So I ended up bringing the turbo track, or sorry, it's not turbo yet, but I ended up bringing the A tractor over to Dan's house today. Dan at Post Haste Performance, my sponsor. So he had an engine hoist, and I actually picked it up in the A tractor today, and I brought it over to Post Haste Performance, the shop where we're going to be doing the turbo conversion on it. So here's the motor just sitting in my garage over here. And it's a pretty low kilometer skinny rod B230 FT. So, you know, if you guys know Volvos, you know that before 1990, all the B230 FTs had 9mm connecting rods. So they're known to be pretty weak in comparison to the 13mm connecting rods that the 90 plus models would have. But, you know, for what I'm doing, honestly, I don't need much more power in the A tractor. I'm asking for probably, be nice to have about 60 horsepower more. So this turbo motor should do the trick. All I'm going to do is a really basic budget setup. I'm going to do stock turbo, 14 pounds of boost, max out the stock injectors, an exhaust, maybe a different intercooler. And now that I have this RSI cam over here, I think I'm going to put the RSI cam in Goldie when I get around to it. And then because Goldie has an IPD turbo cam, I'm probably going to take that cam out and put it in this motor. So the turbo tractor can have, you know, a decent cam in it. The stock cams in these motors, they're pretty boring. The T-cam, it doesn't like to rev much past 4,500 to 5,000. So with the IPD turbo cam, it pulls nicely all the way to redline. So it should be a nice, like, you know, 200 horsepower little setup. And because the truck's so light, it'll be plenty enough. I'm not looking for anything overkill. It just needs to have enough power to spin the tires really nicely in the dry. And I'm hoping for third gear drifts, because even with the NA, the non-turbo motor, like as you guys have seen from my other videos, it drifts perfectly fine in the dry in second gear, but it just doesn't have enough power to obviously do it in third. So yeah, the turbo motor should help me get there. So definitely stay tuned for that, guys. I'm going to be filming a video of the swap. These motors are really easy as far as swapping them in goes. It's really simple. It's just wiring harness, and there's so much room in the engine bay to get it out. So you just take like the radiator, and you can even actually take this whole piece off, which gives you tons of room in the front to remove the motor. So that's what we're gonna do. Anyways, guys, yeah, I got my t-shirts out. If you haven't noticed, check them out. I'm gonna be releasing more designs pretty soon here, but the first design is got red block, because you know how much we all love our red block motors, so make sure you got one. Yeah, so check it out. If you like the shirt, buy one. It's a really good way to support the channel, and I need all the support I can get right now because finances are a little bit tight right now. So yeah, I would like to continue doing this YouTube channel thing, so that's kind of the direction we're going, and I'm gonna have to start selling merch and stuff like that if I want to continue this. So yeah, guys, check it out. The link to the store is going to be in the description of this video. And also the Patreon, check that out too if you want to support the channel by donating a couple dollars towards it per month. You know, it's going to go a long ways, and it'll get me one step closer to putting a proper transmission in Gold Car, so I don't have to keep blowing up M46s. I think I'm going to save my one spare M46 for the turbo truck in case I blow something up with that. But usually when you keep it stock turbo and stock ECU and you don't go past 14 pounds of boost, usually the M46 transmissions stay intact, so it's not usually too much of a problem. My girlfriend's car is giving me some problems. I'm going to have to hunt down like a MAF wiring issue on it. That's going to be kind of annoying. But yeah, guys, so that's basically all the updates for the channel. Yeah, and me and Scott are going to go film another street drifting video pretty soon here. And you guys might be getting bored with that one spot that I always go to. It's an amazing spot, and it's so fun to sesh because it's a perfect amount of corners. It's in the right location. There's not too many houses around. So it's really hard to stay away from that spot. It's just so good. But we got another spot that we might go to up on the highway, and that one's pretty cool as well. So actually, it's the original garbage drift corner. So anyways, guys, I think that's a wrap up for the video today. So like and subscribe for home-brewed pints of Volvo Drift Ale. Peace out, and don't get too drunk off that. It's pretty strong stuff.